Welcome back to the channel. Sorry we haven't been bringing you very much new entertainment lately. That's because we're kind of processing things, and I noticed that a lot of YouTube tarot card people seem to have slowed down their outputs and their I mean they're still out there doing it, but a lot of them from the past couple of years that I've been watching has sort of fallen away, and I'm not sure why, but if it's anything like what I'm going through, it's kind of like there's too much stuff to process going on, and new levels of understanding all the time unfolding, and if you stop to record about it, it's more water under the bridge, and I don't know, it's just it's kind of getting to the point where I'm not sure that it's the right thing to do to be trying to chronicle everything. You know, it's almost like you just got to let it happen, buddy. Just let it happen, you know? Get your iced coffee ready and get your nice white wife beater shirt on. It's hot here in New Mexico today, and windy and gritty, and you know, it's wife beater t-shirt and iced coffee weather. Cheers. And after I record this fun video, I'm going to get into some serious house cleaning, because where I live, we're having an inspection. We have one every 3 months, and because it's low-income housing, so they have to come through here and make sure that people aren't making bombs or, you know, guns or anything. I don't know. I'm just going to be mopping my floors and stuff. That's all. I don't have any guns in here. So. And really what I'm processing lately is, and I'm thinking, this is what I want to give a reading about. I'm just flabbergasted to realize this is truly the apocalypse for me, this time period. I just keep peeling away more layers of FUD, you know? FUD crud is coming off. It's like that's the fear, the uncertainty, and the doubt about whether or not all these conspiracy theories we thought we were uncovering were true. And we've had all this pushback on top of that, or behind that, kind of trying to make us shut up about it, and trying to make us, you know, gaslighting us a lot about the stuff that we decided we had discovered. And all I can do lately is just see through it all over and over again, right to the bottom. Like, yes, it was two layers of cynical people that took over everything and have been ripping people off, and there's no accountability in the government. There's no accountability anywhere. And yes, they're stealing your mail at the post office and just ripping you off blind. And yes, the people at the bank can cheat you if they want to. And yes, the ex-chief of police is gang stalking you at the grocery store. Blah, 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 blah. And what happened? It's like, it's kind of like the CV-19 opened the door to a bunch of really wild stuff. And not only are we reeling from that stuff, but from what it opened the door to, you know. We didn't realize it, but because everybody was sequestered in their homes and having to do everything remotely by computer, they beefed up all the computer systems, and they brought in AI during this time too. So AI was thrown into the mix, and so was automating everything. So that's all in the big COVID stew there. It's not just about health care. It's about the tech to carry it out, and what else that tech can do. And, you know, it looks to me like the powers that be are kind of ramping up for another round of something where we're gonna go through more emergencies or something like that. And they're trying to restaff everything where I am. They're trying to get new healthcare workers. They're trying to get new teachers. They're trying to get new everything, new police. And there's police wars going on, and it's beginning to become clear that we weren't imagining things. There are whole police departments that were crooked, that are not accountable, and Justice Department that's not accountable and stuff, and state government that's not accountable. And by the time everything crashes, and it could crash, it could very well crash because of the money situation, you know, the revaluation of the money globally and stuff. You know, it makes you wonder just exactly what things are going to be like after that. I don't know. It could just be Wild Wild West time. Pew, 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 you know. Well, I tell you what, we're not very prepared for that around here. We got some extra little packets of tuna fish and mayonnaise and, you know, got a sleeping bag and a flashlight here. I don't know how that's going to help, but you know, I don't have what it takes here, but maybe I'll be lifted up anyway. I don't know. I'm not someone who's been out there on the prowl looking for other people to rip off like people have been doing to me. It became more and more evident that I had people out there that were trying to unfold, you know, scams on me and stuff, and against me, and even murder plots to get insurance money or some shit. I don't know. Everybody's a target. Even if you don't have any money, some people are so unscrupulous, they'll make you a target just by making out a life insurance policy and making themselves a beneficiary. So they could get $100,000 or something if they bump you off, you know, and I thought lots of times this might be what happened to my brother. My sister-in-law might have done that to him. And she might have been trying to do it to me too. For all I know, I don't know. I'm down here in southern New Mexico and nobody knows where I am anymore. And it's like I woke up and figured out that everything's a scam and somebody stole my identity and I don't have nothing. But of all the places to get stuck at the end of the world, it's maybe not so bad. I mean, I'm not in a big city, and we don't have crazy stuff going on around here, really. We don't. Things are just sort of normal around here, even though I did get the fuck gang stalked out of me and stuff. You know how that goes. Nobody else but you and the gang stalkers know that it's going on. Nobody else can tell. It's really weird for that reason. Anyway, I finally reported it to my doctor. I got a new doctor and I reported all the gang stalking and stuff that's been going on against me. And I reported that it's causing me health issues now, because it is. It's causing me to become physically ill. And I have inflammation and autoimmune reactionary diseases that are very uncomfortable for me. And And it's a result of being picked on and tormented and persecuted and stuff. And I haven't done anything wrong to anyone. Apparently, what I did wrong is I think wrong. I think wrong, and some people don't like the way I think or something, or somebody had a grudge against me or didn't like me or some shit like that. It's whatever has happened to me is not based on anything that makes any sense. Now just think about that, and think about all the other people like me out there that are like me. And think of what kind of people must be in charge to be, hurting and actively monitoring and persecuting this group of people that haven't done anything wrong. What does that say about this so-called leadership we have right now? It's sick. We got a bunch of sickos on us. And that's what we thought anyway, Those crazy conspiracy theories we've been talking about for years, that's what we thought anyway. We kept asking, what are these people, crazy or what? What the hell? Who are these people that are taking over? They were creeping in slowly, slowly. And they did. They finally got in. 11:57 on the clock. That's our birth date. So anyway, happy birthday. I don't know. What was I going to give a reading about? I don't know. I don't even, anymore. Giving readings seems like such a dumb thing to do. It's like, wake up, everything's a fucking mess. And people really are crazy, and they really are harvesting energy off of each other and off of you, and especially down around in here. And one of the interesting things that I've been doing is remembering how fascinated I was by Carlos Castaneda when I was a kid. And all of a sudden, one of his videos, or a video of a reading of one of his books, from one of his books, came up on YouTube. And I listened to it. And then I listened to another one. I started remembering back when I was studying the hell out of those books. And I wasn't paying any attention to my studies, my high school class. I would just go home and flop down on the bed and read more Carlos Castaneda and get all scared, I'd read until nighttime in the summertime and hear the crickets outside the window and read about how Don Juan was scaring. Remember, he would always scare Carlos Castaneda. But then I realized that is a way of stealing someone's energy. Okay, that's an energy thieving tactic, is scaring people. And this thing that he used to talk about, of running up behind somebody and pounding him on the back, and how funny that was, but that's also another energy thieving tactic. This is what I think. I'm not able to do that. I'm not one of these people who practices energy theft. But those kind of people are all over this area, and I've talked about this in my videos before. And this is the area where he was, in Castaneda. He was a little south and a little west of here, but Chihuahua and around in there in the Chihuahuan desert is where these people were, and that he was running with. And they weren't even doing anything notable. They were just riding around to these broken down little cabins where they made bean stew and had a campfire outside and hung out for a few nights, and then they would go and see if they could find the other guys, the other people, and they would engage in this weird energetic warfare with them. And a lot of times it would involve scaring each other. So these are packs of adults. They're just going around to these weird cabins in the desert, scaring each other. Okay, what? Don't ask me why I think that's so funny, but I do. I think it's hilarious. But mostly because Carlos Castaneda was so pompous about it, and he was all, oh, this is non-ordinary reality. Oh, is it really? Or is it just a bunch of assholes going around, you know, slurping on each other's energy? It's boo, you know? I'm going to hit you in the back. Why? Why would they want to do a thing like that? Okay, I'm at 16 minutes in, and I've been blabbering my head off about nothing. I'm going to stop now. So anyway, I'm down here in the desert, and like, it's not the worst place you could be, even though it's really boring here. There's nothing much to do. And, but there's still food in the grocery store, and people are still using cash to pay for things here. And it's just hot, and it's hot and windy and obnoxious weather, and it's going to get hotter. The pool isn't ready to go yet, the municipal swimming pool. I hope they can get that up and running this year, because otherwise it's going to be an icky summer. Icky. Now, what was I going to give a reading about? I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. What was I going to... What? Huh? What? Oh, about how, yeah, I've been realizing that everything's been a big joke on us, and nothing was ever serious, and it isn't serious now. And every time I leave the room, I don't remember what I went in the other room for. So let's use my new tarot deck, the Golden Girls deck. Because I can't remember. Okay. Or maybe it was just the Men in Black came after me, and they don't let you remember. Remember? Here come the Men in Black. They don't let you remember. Here come the Men in Black. Pop, pop. They don't let you remember. Pop, pop. Okay. Pop, pop. Here we go. What are we asking about? We're having disclosure. We were invaded by aliens. Yes, we were. And, you know, it's been going on for a long time, but there have been new waves of it. And this time there's been a war that unfolded. And they're trying to bring in a lot of new tech, including artificial intelligence, and they're trying to reduce the population of humans too. So that's where we are. That's where we're at, class. Okay, all right, okay. What is the next thing? Not everyone is awake to all this, but according to Cliff High, the rest of us are about to wake up any minute now. Okay, we're at the 9 of Wands. Yeah. If you're anything like me, you're just disgusted. You can't believe what all bullshit you've had to go through, how much you've been lied to. And at this point, everything is in such a mess because the leadership, or the so-called leadership, is incompetent and has been for a long, long time. And they're basically just there to maintain control over everything and everyone. no matter what they have to do or something like that. That one can't last too much longer because we don't like it. We not likey. Okay. Here we have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords. So, yeah, people are kind of fed up. We need a rest. We need a break from this nonsense. And we have the Moon. The Moon. Okay, so we got the Moon and the Four of Swords. Right, we have secrecy fatigue, okay? Everything about this war has been so covert, and people have been not even sure we're in a war, you know? And so that in itself produces a special kind of fatigue and a special kind of, you know, oh my God, you know, it's like gaslighting fatigue, kind of. So people are fed up, okay? What else? Oh boy, yeah. Yeah, people are kind of fed up. All right, so we have secrecy fatigue. Interesting. We're tired of not knowing what's going on, for sure. But I think that's part of the strategy of the pressure they're putting everybody under is just to keep the secrecy up, because it adds another layer of stress. You know, look at my shoulders; they just want to be up like that. It adds another layer of stress to everything. Okay, what else? What other messages do the Golden Girls have for us? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. It's saying, this is the truth. You have spoken the truth. Yes, you do have secrecy fatigue, and all you want is the truth about things. You're tired of not knowing the Moon, the secrets. You're tired of not knowing, and there's so many secrets, too many secrets, and all we're interested in is the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. That's what we're interested in. Can you hear me? I hope so. What else you got? Oh, what's this? The Hierophant. Okay. Yep. You are the judge. You're the high authority. You are. Okay. And you know that you've been bullshitted and gaslighted and everything, and all you want is the truth. You're the Hierophant, and you want the truth. And fuck everything else. All right, what else? What's this? The Hermit. Yeah, you went. Hermit. And you're still hermit, because that's the only way to be in this kind of environment. The only way to be is hermit, because there'd just be too much bullshit flying. We've got secrecy fatigue, so the only way to cut through that is in the dark with your flashlight, with your torch. In the midnight hour, meditating, cutting through the fog, the brain fog, figuring things out. You know, you can't do it by watching TV or YouTube videos or anything. You've got to do your own little investigation there. See, she's investigating. Yay, what else? Okay, we've got the Knight of Cups. Well, hats off to you. It looks like you've attracted at least one admirer. I found out I was pretty cringy about it. And I found out I have an admirer at my channel, and I was really a dork. I'm sorry. Thank you, though. I think you know who you are. You don't live in my neighborhood, though, sadly. Queen of Swords. Yeah, see, that last little comment was just as practical as hell. You don't live in my neighborhood, so thank you for liking me and stuff. But the truth is, you live on the other side of the world or something. That wouldn't work. No. Okay. So yeah, I'm being practical, and this is how I protect myself. Yeah, see, I'm interested in the truth, and I go and get it in the middle of the night, and I'm, you know, I'm probably won't even date anyone, let alone people in my neighborhood even. I don't know. I don't trust anybody anymore. Yeah, that's my judgment call. I don't trust anyone anymore. I guess from what I can figure out from the tales and the stuff, God allowed it. Oh, but some people are going to get a fresh start when they're 91. Setting it out on my journey. A 91-year-old ingenue. Let's go. Button up your cardigan. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Take good care of yourself. You belong to me. Seven of Swords, and I'm going to be strategic about it. You know, button up that little cardigan, and see, this is how you front to everybody like that. But this is Walker, Texas Ranger. But you really, da da da, da 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 da. Dear Peter. The devil made me do it. I think we'll end it there. Enjoy your new life as a 91-year-old ingenue. Make sure you keep that sword of discernment up, and never doubt for a moment that we've been invaded by ETs. And that they're a bunch of jackasses. Okay, don't forget that. Thank you for coming by.